Anyway, so they swatted me and they swatted Steel Toe. They swatted, I think Bob Levy, a couple of people. It was November. Okay, thanks, Will. So this is pretty crazy because at first, you're like, fuck this guy. Because it's no one ever, it's not a fun thing to be swatted. It's never fun to have like cops show up at your house and, then everybody gets involved. It's not just like a low key thing. It's like everybody's up, everybody's all right. We're all involved. We're talking to everybody. So this is a person, well, when I found out the truth, I was like, wow, now I have mixed feelings because I thought this was like a grown, angry man, like adult type swatter. But this swatter is 14 years old. The swatter is a kid. He goes by the name of Botter, Botter.
Yep. Me and Botter communicate. We have contact. And Botter never bothers me. Botter needs something, he knows how to contact me. If I need something, I know how to contact him. That's that.
Guys, since 2020, okay? Can you guys hear me? Hey, what's up, Krista? How are you? Krista, since 2020, okay? Since 2020, I've been going to the Bergen County prosecutor over certain things that have been happening to me online, threats, photographs, stuff being sent to my house, etc. Since 2020. Before that, I had been going to my local police department. And I have probably, I don't know how many reports I've filled out, how many times the cops have been to my house. I've called pizza places to please don't deliver to my house anymore. I don't know how many times Domino's has been here. I don't know how many times I've gotten stuff sent in the mail that I didn't request. Stuff like that. I even one time found a dead animal on my property. And, this went on for a very long time. This is, again, we're talking about all the way back to like 2018, possibly 2019, when all this stuff really started. It really got crazy around 2020 when I started receiving, again, these photos from a text now or Google number, according to the prosecutor. And this had been going on for, I want to say it was sporadic. It wasn't like every day that I would get, whatever. But I was getting threats for threatening me, sending life insurance to my house in my parents' name. There were obituaries written about me probably every month. And there is a show called 60 Minutes. I don't know if you guys know this, where they did a piece on a couple that dealt with it for one summer. Chrissy Mayer dealt with it one time. Steel Toe, I don't know how many times. All these other people. Okay? I want to let you know, all right? So it's around 2018, 2019. And it just stopped. I want to say it stopped in December of 2022. I haven't gotten anything. I mean, I still get some stuff in the mail. They signed me up for a bunch of newsletters. I had people coming to my house looking for grills for sale. I had, I guess, car or used car salesmen calling me up all the time, texting me, mass text. They signed me up for everything. I even had the Church of Jesus Christ contacting me. And again, this all started around 2018, 2019, and it didn't stop. There was one year where every day when I woke up around 4:30, 4 o'clock to get ready for work, to go to a job that I really didn't want to do, all right, I would get threatening text messages like, hey, we're going to kill you. We're going to kill your family. We're going to kill your dogs, everything. I was told if this was bothering me by the police to please get offline. Okay. Now we're going to Aqualine Queen in a limousine. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle has an obituary. Yeah. They do this shit all the time. But again, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you. We're going to watch something, guys. And again, this happened to these people one summer. And I want to point this out that on January 13th, I received a phone call from the prosecutor in regards to the photos that were sent to my phone. They said that they traced them back to a juvenile in West Virginia, and that's all the information they can give me because the person's juvenile. Now, I guess what they didn't know was that I was in contact with the people that were also involved with the case. And I do have this person's name. I do have this person's address. I have everything. Okay. To this day, I've never given to anyone. I never doxed this person. Okay. Never caused any problems for this person's family. Unlike what this person or a group of people have been doing to me. And the reason why I say a group of people, because you're going to watch a 60 Minutes episode, and you're going to see how eerily familiar everything that happened to this couple up in Massachusetts at the hands of a group of people. Not just one, but a group of people. And you're going to see, hey, listen, this only happened. Well, this is what I saw. I saw this. I said, this only happened to these people for a summer, for a fucking summer. So let's watch it. Mm-hmm.
eBay launched the e-commerce revolution when it was founded more than 20 years ago. Over the decades, it's drawn in 134 million users, from mom and pop collectors on the hunt for bargains to small business owners. In 2022, users sold almost $74 billion worth of goods through eBay. But last month, buried in an otherwise dull annual financial disclosure, a note on page 105 hinted at a scandal inside the Silicon Valley giant. It refers to an inquiry from the U.S. Attorney about the stalking and harassment of the editor and publisher of an online newsletter at the hands of eBay employees. Tonight, we will introduce you to the couple that was the target of that stalking. They loved eBay so much, they started a publication to help people who sell stuff on the auction site, and then found themselves the focus of a terror campaign.
A terror campaign. Again, a terror campaign. This is, this was a couple who had an online business. Okay, an online business. I'm a man, a single man, that tried to have a comedy show on YouTube. Now, to this day, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know why this person targeted me. I don't know why this person targeted a bunch of other people. But we're going to show a bunch of other videos. Where these people who were involved in a lot of this stuff in regards with me, Mark Terry, Michelle K, and other people, these people donated hundreds and hundreds of dollars to a man who runs another YouTube channel. And by the way, this person doesn't like me. You can ask him. His name's G Mangos. Okay? G Mangos. And I'm also going to show you guys something that these people have been doing to other YouTubers as far as giving them money and asking them to do something. If you guys don't believe me, let me play this clip really quick. And just remember this clip. I'll play it throughout the live stream.
Not much money I made with that car because of that lady. That lady straight PayPal'd me for a car. That lady could call. She has my phone number. She'd call me right now. Dr. Fish, I need you at this address, kicking in somebody's door, man. I'd probably have to go do it. Here's another PayPal. Lolly the Godfather, you know? Fuck. I'm gonna fucking take commands from Miss Cunningham. I'm one of Miss Cunningham's soldiers. There ain't no hit out on nobody. She can't say I don't got transportation there. You know what I mean? She made sure I had a vehicle. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'll be right there. You know what I mean? Like, can I send you that clip to?
If we die enough.
Yeah, I'll make you blue real quick. You can drop.
So again, when I have concerns about certain people doing certain things that were happening to me, and publicly happening. I mean, these videos that I have of these people doing this shit publicly, then deleting them and whatever. I've even shown them to the police. I said, listen, you think this is a coincidence? And then the fact that this person is giving other people money, cars, gifts. Is anyone looking into these people? Is anyone looking into these people? Thank you, Glamorous Life. Yep. And you know what, Fish, I'm not saying Fish had anything to do with this. I'm just pointing out, okay? I'm just pointing out that this is what these people do, okay? Why are people getting gifts like that? Why are people getting donations like that? And why are people accepting donations from people like this? Explain it to me. I mean, this is all out in the public. Even Witty did a live stream on this. Yeah, it's Dr. Fish. Dr. Fish got the car. All right, so let's continue to watch the 60 Minutes interview. Again, this happens to these people for a summer. Okay?
We met Ina and David Steiner in Natick, Massachusetts, a quaint Boston suburb where the couple had enjoyed a quiet life until the summer of 2019.
You called it psychological warfare.
It felt like corporate terrorism because we were terrorized, and it was very calculated. It was very vicious.
One of the things that we also learned was what sadistic pleasure these people took in terrorizing us.
These people, okay, again, had an online business, and they were targeted by a group of people that were relentless at harassing them. Sound eerily familiar? Eerily familiar? Now, again, I want to tell you something right now. On January 13th, 2023, I received a phone call from the prosecutor saying that the photos that were sent to my phone were traced back to a juvenile in West Virginia. The conversation went on with this prosecutor, and I said, I just got to let you know something. I don't buy it for one bit that this person was the only person doing this. And they agreed. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm telling you guys something right now. There are a lot of people out there who don't want to believe this. There are a lot of people out there who don't want to listen to me because they hate me or they hate my character or whatever. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, these people are scared. Not me, not these people that I just showed you. I'm talking about the people that are busted. And they know they got caught. Now, again, I'm going to be playing this, all right? And I want you to know that dead animals have been put on my property. I've been getting letters sent to my house, insurance policies, life insurance policies for my parents, obituaries written about me, police coming to my house, police going where I live stream, pizzas being sent to my house, stuff being sent in the mail. The Church of Jesus Christ contacting me constantly, used car dealerships, emailing me, texting me, etc., nonstop, like all day. I had people coming from eBay looking for grills that I wasn't giving away, or Craigslist or whatever. So, again, guys, just pay attention.
Police at first thought it might be a small town prank. David installed more security cameras at their home. But for 3 weeks, the threats and packages kept coming.
As this is going on, what's it like to be inside your house?
When it would get dark out at night, that's when I would really be terrified.
You guys started sleeping in separate rooms at one point?
What we wanted to do was to make sure that if someone did break in, that at least one of us could either call the police or escape.
The Steiners.
This was one summer that these people dealt with this. Again, Christy Mayer, Steel Toe, it happened to them once. Tony, it happened to them once. Okay? This happened to me from 2018, 2019, up until the end, like the very end. I think the last time something was sent to my house, like a pizza or like I got a nasty text, all right, was around December, late December. I might have possibly gotten something in January. I'm not really sure. I mean, again, when this goes on, every day it becomes normal. But again, I want to point out, do you hear the fright in this guy's voice? Do you hear that? You ever hear it in mine? I'm the best, guys.
What happened when you opened your email on the morning of August 8th?
Well, we were getting bombarded with signups to crazy newsletters.
Newsletters the Steiners never signed up for. Sin City Fetish Night, the Satanic Temple, the Communist Party, and dozens of others.
Then somebody started harassing us on Twitter through direct messages.
What were you seeing on Twitter?
Threats.
It was basically shut up or else. And it was as blatant as that.
But much more threatening than that, and so vulgar, we can't show you many of the messages. 3 days later, the Steiners got a strange call.
Somebody left a voicemail for us saying they couldn't fulfill the order for a wet specimen. And David was the one who called, and he said, "What is a wet specimen?" And it was a pig fetus. That's when I...
Guys, this was a group. This was a group of people doing this. Not a 14-year-old kid doing this. Okay? A group of people. You think that the cops are stupid? That they think, oh yeah, we just got this fucking kid, that's it. Come on. That's what I was saying, Brian. I don't know if you heard the shooken up voice of that guy. Again, it happened to me for fucking 3 years, dude. 3 years. Bunch of fucking pussies. And everything they tried doing, it didn't fuck with my head. And in the end, I won.
Every step along the way,
But that was the first.
we would report it. And when the police drove up to the front door, we had to put on, a rational face. We couldn't show how terrified we were.
After the police officer took the report, he stepped outside and said, "There's a package here." So he waited. And when I opened up the package, it looked like flesh and hair. And I kind of yelled or shrieked.
It was a pig mask from the horror movie Saw. The plot involves a psychopath who tortures his victims. The last thing they see is the mask.
I imagine as this is happening, you're not only thinking, who is this person, but what are they going to do next?
Oh, that was the question. What are they going to do next?
Over the next week, someone sent boxes of live cockroaches and spiders to the Steiners. Pornography was sent to their neighbors, but addressed to David. On social media, the Steiners' home was listed as the site of yard sales and sex parties. And then this book about surviving the loss of a spouse, addressed to David, arrived at the Steiners' doorstep.
It was a death threat. And to be followed up a few short days later with a funeral wreath, an expensive funeral wreath, it only confirmed that these people were going to hurt or kill Ina.
You were afraid?
All of this happened to me. Every single bit of it. Every single bit of that happened to me. For 3 years. And worse. And again, it's a group of people. The story goes on. If it turns out that they did a bad review on this company, eBay. I don't know if you ever heard of eBay. All right. And the CEO got wind of it and got a group of people together to stalk these people and harass them until they quit, until they got off YouTube or they got off whatever social media, whatever bullshit they were on. Sounds eerily familiar. Sounds eerily familiar. Okay. And again, I'm not the only one this happened to. I'm not the only one this happened to. Okay. I'm not the only one it's happening to. But I want to tell you guys something. You think that this is vicious, this is atrocious, this is disgusting? This happened for 3 years under the avatar and name of Botter, right? Botter, who not only did it to me but other people for a very long time. And again, I want to play this clip. This happened for 3 years.
Yep. Me and Botter communicate. We have contact. And Botter never bothers me. Botter needs something, he knows how to contact me. If I need something, I know how to contact him. That's that.
Botter had a wrench over there on his channel. Botter was emailing G. Botter was doing, supposedly according to G. Again, I still haven't seen these emails. He could be lying. I don't know. Again, this is what this guy said. Now, why do I care? G Mango sucks, blah, blah, blah. Because in 2021, July 4th, 2021, Mark Terry was at my house. Mark Terry and Mrs. Terry. They came here for 4th of July weekend to spend live stream in Manhattan. Mark wanted to do an IRL thing in Manhattan. I said, sure, Mark. They don't have much money. The trip up here was gonna cost them a lot. I said, Mark, crash at my place. You and Mrs. Terry can go into the city. You can do whatever you want. Blah blah blah. Don't worry about it. Now, of course, people caught wind of this. People knew this was going to happen. I was getting phone calls from Whitty at the time saying he's really coming up there. I said, yeah, I've talked to them. And what happened? 3 people jump on a panel that night and start calling the Washington Township Police Department up here in Bergen County, saying that there was a man going nuts in my house. And again, this has happened since 2018, 2019, all the way. This wasn't one time. This has been going on since 2018, 2019, 2022. All right, where the cops have been called saying someone's going crazy at the house. There's guys with guns. There's guys with whatever. All right. And it just so happens that it's an automated voice every single time. And there was a person named Botter who was taking credit for this. Okay. And if you don't believe me, we're going to play the clips. Okay. We're going to play the clips of this actually happening. All right. And these people, at least one of them, is giving money to people, giving cars to people. And Mark Terry's supposedly G Mango's friend. Blows my mind. Yep. I gotta find this clip. And I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just trying to prove something. Okay. I'm trying to prove to you that, again, the shit that people complain about, the shit that everybody's scared of, okay? I took it and reported it and did everything I should have done, all right, or everything I could have done. Maybe I could have done more. And nobody helped me. There were some people that helped me, but the majority of the people, just basically like people at G Mango's, whatever, they said, no, it's him. He's lying, blah, blah, blah. And it went on and on and on. Meanwhile, he's receiving $500 donations from these people. He's receiving, and he knows this happened. Gee, if you don't know this happened, again, please watch this clip. Here's an instance of me actually getting swatted while doing a live stream in a parking lot, in a public parking lot. Did someone call in a suicide or something like that? Yeah, it's this on. I'm online right now, and they do this all the time. Yeah, everything's fine. You can call Google or Glock or any of those guys, and they'll tell you what's going on. So, you want me to show you? So you're on live stream, and they called the.
I keep coming. Look at my title. My plea to Botter. Please, SWAT, the gremlin elf. It's my plea to Botter. Go after the people that deserve it. Please go after it. Don't let them breathe. Don't let the gremlin elf breathe.
Fireworks are going off.
Does that scare Noodles?
I'm not going to play the whole thing just yet. Again, I want to point out over and over again that G Mangoes out of all these people getting donations from one of them, at least hundreds of dollars, right? And is in contact with the other one. John, I don't know about. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anything about John. John and I talked a couple times. John thinks it's a big game. All right. In my opinion, that John does. Okay. I don't know if John is playing stupid or what, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Okay. The people that did this to Mark Terry on this panel, all right, one of them was charged with swatting. All right. They got this guy. He was charged as a 14-year-old kid. This person bought her up there. All right. They found child pornography on his phone or his computers or whatever. All right. And I don't think he's been charged yet, but again, we'll find out. All right. And the other one is giving donations to G Mangoes, who, again, you heard in the clip, I talk to Botter all the time. We're in contact. He doesn't do anything to me. If I need something from Botter, he knows how to contact me. If Botter needs something from me, he knows how to, I don't, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And again, these are the people that said, no, it's Noodles doing it.
My plea to Botter. Please, SWAT, the gremlin elf. Look at my title. My plea to Botter. Please, SWAT, the gremlin elf. Don't let them breathe. Don't let the gremlin elf breathe. I plead with the robot to keep doing it. Please do it. Please. My plea to the robot is in the title. Please attack the gremlin elf. Please attack him. Good luck finding out who the gremlin elf is.
You've got no view count, Dumbo elf. All this is game is to terrorize people. Somebody's going to have to put a bullet in his head before it will end. Botter told me that. Oh, God, there's your friend, the elf. See ya. Don't come back. Bye.
What's he saying?
He said something about your view count is down. He said, what's up with this low view count? You can't have a low view count. You've got no view count, Dumbo elf.
What difference does it make, though? That's the whole point. Are you making more money off of 5 more people than I had, Noodles? Think about that.
Just don't do it one time. Keep doing it. Gremlin elves need to be swatted. Do it 3 times a day. One report with my name on it that's derogatory or misleading. And I will be going to a police department to sign a complaint and then go civilly too. 1 lie, accusations in writing.
Tell him John Camillo and Lolly Cunningham. John Camillo, Lolly Cunningham, and Botter.
This is David Baldo right now. And what did you say, John Camillo and Lolly Cunningham, David?
And Botter, yes, and Botter.
And Botter.
Check those channels, check those channels, because I have recordings of them doing it. I had them recordings of them, calling you guys up about an anthrax threat. I was down there talking to you guys a few months ago about this.
Botter, you have that number still? It would be better if I seen fucking T-Rex go in a mental institution in New Jersey. It'll never come out. Once you're in, you don't come out in New Jersey. This might be the most hated group of 3 individuals I ever witnessed on panel.
Bergen County Communications, PSC Guardiano. Hello.
Oh, what's the address, Lolly?
I'm sorry? Hello.
David Boldo residence. Lolly, you going to talk?
You have reached the Bergen County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you know your extension, please enter it now. To dial by last name.
The address is 399 Beach Street.
Bergen County Communications, PST Young, how can I help you?
399 Beach Street.
I'm sorry?
399 Beach Street. There's a fellow by the name of Mark Terry who's visiting over there. He's going,
399 Beach Street, what town? Sir, you're calling the county police. We have lots of beach streets. What town are you trying to call?
Washington Township.
Washington Township. You have to call them directly, sir. Hold on. Let me put you over to them.
Lolly. Lolly, you could explain the story better than I can. What's the address again?
Township Police, dispatcher help.
Hi, I have this is county. He called the county instead of you. 399 Beach Street. Go ahead, sir.
In Washington Township. There's a fellow there by the name of Mark Terry going crazy.
Hello?
There's a fellow by the name of Mark Terry who needs medical assistance, I'm sure of it.
And what's the address, sir?
399 Beach Street. His name's Mark Terry.
Mark Terry? And
correct.
What does this need, sir? What's going on?
He's acting erratic.
Are you there with him at that location, sir?
No, he's there with somebody else.
Okay, and your name?
With his wife.
Can't hear you, sir.
Jack Lopez.
So after that happened, the police were at my house for about 3 hours. Okay. The cop pulled me aside and he said, "Listen, Dave, this stuff's been going on for about a year. People have been threatening you. We're not leaving. They're like, if we leave and something happens, someone even comes over here, there's an incident, there's a report of us coming here and we're going to say that, we just left." They ended up getting a doctor out here. Mark, listen, to be honest with you guys, Mark has problems. Okay. Some of you here probably live with people with problems. Okay. The doctor came here, talked to Mark, and the police were like, "We really don't feel comfortable leaving him here." Okay. And they took Mark away. Mark was sent to this place called Bergen Regional out in, I forgot what, in Paramus somewhere. And he was observed the whole night, blah, blah, blah. And this was a joke, according to Sean Camillo, Lolly Cunningham, and this person, Botter. They were laughing it up. And again, about a year later, and I don't know what happened in between, G Mangos is receiving donations from this person, $500 donations. "Oh, Lolly, you're the best person ever, blah, blah, blah." This is a guy who's supposedly friends with Mark Terry. Okay. Supposedly really good friends with Mark. Did G forget about this? Did Mark forget about it? Again, Botter has a wrench over there. I can't even fucking say a goddamn thing over there. I'm a scumbag. I'm a piece of shit. And again, targeted harassment. It's true. It's real. I've lived it for 3 years. There was charges for the swatting. Everything else they found secondhand when they searched everything. Yeah, I know. She's very upset. I know, whatever. It doesn't matter. And again, I'm going to point this out. That G Mangoes, and this isn't an attack on G Mangoes. This is just pointing out that there are people around the country that are getting harassed by groups of people, trying to make them go crazy, trying to make them shut down their channels, trying to, do whatever. All right. People don't want you to believe that it's true. People don't want you to believe it's true. And who doesn't want you to believe that I'm not Botter? Or who wants you to believe that I am Botter? G Mangoes, German lady, Poon handler, Lolly Cunningham. If I was Botter, why would this person give Botter a wrench? This person doesn't like me.
Yep. Me and Botter communicate. We have contact. And Botter never bothers me. Botter needs something, he knows how to contact me. If I need something, I know how to contact him. That's that. Thank you. And I don't want to know the rest. I don't want to know who he is. Don't care. Don't care. I don't talk to Botter. We don't talk. Don't know. Just see him on the side chats. How about that?
Yep. And Lolly Cunningham's a great person for the $500 donation. $500 donation. Yep.
Not much money I made with that car because of that lady. That lady, that lady straight PayPal'd me for a car. That lady could call, she has my phone number. She'd call me right now. Dr. Fish, I need you at this address, kicking in somebody's door, man. I'd probably have to go do it. Here's another PayPal. Lolly the Godfather, Fuck. I'm gonna fucking take commands from Miss Cunningham. I'm one.
Anyway, so they swatted me and they swatted Steel Toe. They swatted, I think, Bob Levy, a couple of people. It was November. Okay, thanks, Will. So this is pretty crazy because at first, you're like, fuck this guy. Because it's not a fun thing to be swatted. It's never fun to have like cops show up at your house and, then everybody gets involved. It's not just like a low key thing. It's like everybody's up. Everybody's all right. We're all involved. We're talking to everybody. So this is a person, well, when I found out the truth, I was like, wow, now I have mixed feelings because I thought this was like a grown, angry man, like adult type swatter. But this swatter is 14 years old. The swatter is a kid. He goes by the name of Botter, Botter. He was from Elisa Jordana's, I guess, like Discord or fan base or whatever. He's from West Virginia. He's only 14. So it's like, I'm not going to say like his real name or anything like that because he's a fucking kid, man. He was arrested. And this is the very disturbing part. They also found that he had CP. I don't know in what form or where. I'm assuming on his computer, but that is so sad. And I feel for this kid. And I imagine his parents like either are barely in the picture or just are dealing with their own problems. So they can't really be there for him. Like if all these things add up to like a very like damaged, disturbed individual. It seems as though, so here's like a little bit of the backstory. He used to call in to the Steel Toe show. Like he was a frequent caller. And I guess he thought he was getting revenge for a former like Steel Toe fan. I guess that fan, I don't know, that there was a fan who was calling into the Steel Toe show a lot. And then Steel Toe would like tease them and be like, we don't really have time for these phone calls because they would take really long. And so I guess this 14-year-old thought he was getting revenge for this Jake Hudson fan, former fan.
Revenge. I mean, am I making a big deal about this? Am I making a big enough deal about this?
Yep. Me and Botter communicate. We have contact, and Botter never bothers me. Botter needs something, he knows how to contact me. If I need something, I know how to contact him. That's that.
Again, accepting donations, people giving out gifts. But I'm a scumbag. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's happened to me for 3 years. 3 years. Okay. And nobody. I mean, there were people that tried helping me. 100%. 100%. But nobody over at G Mangoes did. I wonder why. I wonder why this smear campaign, every single time I'd go over G Mangoes, oh, look, it's Botter, it's the swatter, it's the pedophile, the child porn bomber. Like I said, guys, January 13th, 2023, received a phone call from the prosecutor saying that they found the origin of these photos. They traced them back to a kid in fucking West Virginia. And G Mangoes was talking to this person. And here's the thing. All right. A lot of people did. A lot of people talked to this person. I'm not getting on anyone's case there because I did it too. And Craig Harmon, you did as well. You did as well. In fact, you had him helping you run your channel, which you conveniently leave out, Craig Harmon.
Snutter, why are you unhiding fucking Ouija? Snutter, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god, dude. Botter, take care of this fucking mod, dude. Take care of these mods.
Botter, take care of this for me. Take care of this, Botter. How many times do you think that's been said in the past 3 years? And what happened to all these people like Alpha Wolf and all these people that were keeping folders or documents on people? Why do they need all this information? Why does Bergs need to know where people live? Need to know how much they paid for their house, their family's address, their mother and father's names? For what? For what? To anyone, I gotta let someone know something. Listen, guys, the email account that I had that people were contacting me on, actually, wait, I might have it. I might have access to it. So what happened was my screen broke on my other phone, so I can't use it right now. If anyone's trying to contact me on that phone, it's not going to happen. I have to get $200 together to get the fucking front and the back replaced, just to save the motherboard. It's viciously destroyed. Viciously destroyed. I don't know if you can see the cracks, and I got a crack across here, and the screen will not light up now. Okay, so if anybody. I tried doing a hard reset and everything. It's not working. I just brought it to a guy this week. So if anyone's trying to send me stuff or contact me, then I truly appreciate everything everybody's doing. Okay, I'm not getting it. Okay, that email address is on this phone. Okay, and I don't have access to it right now because there was a 2-step verification. I'm thinking about actually putting out, creating another email address for people to contact me. And if I can't get access to that email address, I know this is a big pain in the ass. It's my fault. I apologize 100%. But if you can please resend all that stuff that you sent me, that would be awesome. And I know you're probably mad at me. I apologize. I apologize 100%. Okay? I'm an idiot. I apologize. G trying to be a badass. What a cornball. It's not about being a badass. It's not being a badass. Listen, Dorian, this was a smear campaign against me. And they're continuing to this very day. In my opinion, it's slander. They were trying to hurt a brand. Okay? They were trying to they took money from me. They got me demonetized. And if you don't think that's the truth, okay? I'm going to play you a little clip. Of someone begging people to do this to me.
And he thinks it's funny. He goes and fucking plays it 20 fucking times on his live stream this morning. Dude, you guys, even if you guys have to report every one of his fucking videos, flag every one of his fucking videos, take down any fucking thing you can, take down any of his fucking channels you can. The war is on, bitch. The war is fucking on, you fat piece of shit. And wait until I fucking get you. Wait until I fucking see you, you fucking scumbag. Wait until I see you.
And you know why I know this is true? You know why I know this is true? Because when beautiful cool Nicole was saying all that shit about G and Craig and Nix, I get a phone call from Craig and Nix saying, "Hey, listen, we're gonna mass flag beautiful cool Nicole's Twitter page, blah blah blah, all these channels. Can you help us out?" I said, "No." I said, "You can stick it up your ass, both of you." Like, I don't do that. It originated from G. G sent these people out to do this shit. I'm telling you guys. This is what they do. And when Jake did this to Jill, all right, where he got her channel taken down for the porn bombing, I kind of smirked a little bit because I'm like, Jill knows. Jill's involved with this shit. Jill was involved with this shit. Okay. And Jill, I know you're up in heaven right now or whatever bullshit. Again, I've never seen, I didn't see Jill's dead body. I didn't see anything like that. All I know is that some fucking fat fucking drunk out in Washington who fucking threatens to kill people every night, and still has a fucking goddamn YouTube channel and gets money on his goddamn YouTube channel is telling us that. And by the way, he made a lot of money off that death, if that death was true or real. I thought to myself, I'm like, Jake should know better. I remember contacting Jake and I was like, Jake, I'm like, you kind of fucked that channel up for her. I don't think she's gonna be able to make money ever again. He goes, yeah. He goes, I didn't mean to do that. He goes, I just meant, I thought she would take it down. I thought she would delete it, blah, blah, blah. I believe Jake. Jake fucks with people, whatever. But I don't think Jake is like terrible. I questioned Jake the other time. I said, listen, do you go real life? And he said, yes. All right. That's when I stopped talking to Jake. I mean, I might come in contact with Jake, but people like that, I have nothing to do with. I don't want to have anything to do with. And shit like that had been going on over at G's for a very long time. Alpha Wolf. Remember Alpha Wolf? What happened to that fucking loser? What happened to that scumbag? Another drunk. People get on my case. They say, oh, you're using disabled people. You're using disabled people for content. These people use disabled people to attack people. Alpha Wolf might be, he might know how to do things, might be computer savvy or tech savvy or whatever, but he's a fucking retard. A full-fledged drunk. And G-Mango's used this guy. For what? I don't know. Jill, another one. Jill, full-fledged drunk. G-Mango's used this person. And they get on this campaign of smearing other people. Oh, you know who Botter is. No, G, I don't. How are you so confident that I know who Botter is? Tell me, who is Botter?
Yep. me and Botter communicate. We have contact, and Botter never bothers me. Botter needs something, he knows how to contact me. If I need something, I know how to contact him. That's that.
Guys, it wasn't just one person. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It was not just one person. Hey, Anne Marie, how are you? Yep. The fur, I guess, I just remember as a little one. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, guys, listen, you have a great day, okay, guys? Okay. I can tell that no one really cares. I can tell that nobody gives a flying fuck. I'm just letting you know that there's being children exploited. People are accepting money from people who swat people, send people to the hospital, pretending to be friends with other people that they send to the hospital, collecting information on other people's parents, brothers, sisters, etc. And online harassment is real, but I guess no one really cares. All right, guys, you have a great day. All right, enjoy your pagan holidays. All right, I won't be. All right, take care.